By the time you guys are watching this video, there's probably maybe 5 or 6 hours left before we actually get to play Black Ops 3. At the time I'm recording this is actually 11:30 p.m. so about 24 hours until Black Ops 3. So at this time I think it would be appropriate for me to make some sort of a review-ish or something like that for Advanced Warfare, because in my channel I never made like a video giving out my opinion like on different aspects of the game, and I thought I would do it on this video. Around here you guys are probably going to be seeing a gameplay with like a let me remember, it's like a 110 kill streak, something like that. I don't really want to count all the unstoppables, but I just got a shitload of unstoppable medals, and I did get the nuclear and all that. But at this point of Advanced Warfare, who gives a shit about the gameplay? So let's just talk about Black Ops 3. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I didn't like of Advanced Warfare so far. In my opinion, the biggest disappointment with Advanced Warfare is that like they had so much potential. Like they could have done so much with the EXO, they could have done so much with the maps, especially because they could bring maps from Infinity Ward and Treyarch Games, because they did bring High Rise from MW2, Atlas George was from COD 4, the STG is from World of War, and all these kind of things that they brought from older games that they could have brought it in, but for some reason they didn't. So that's a big disappointment there in my opinion, right? Then I think the EXO movement wasn't what everybody expected it, because like in the trailers and all that, like it did look really nice, and like it was something new to the table for Call of Duty. But like I'm not trying to be a Black Ops fanboy or anything like that, but like I just feel like the Black Ops 3 movement is like a lot more precise, because you can control how many times you jump in the sky while or in midair or whatever. But like in Advanced Warfare, you could only double jump, and that was about it, and like move to the side. But like the movement was pretty unpredictable, so it made it like the gunfights like really unpredictable. So that wasn't really fun in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I feel like Call of Duty isn't like a game where this kind of unpredictable EXO movement should take place, because like I know this brought down a lot of people like that I personally know and play with. So I'm guessing that's why the EXO suits like or whatever in Black Ops 3 isn't as unpredictable. Like the only thing you can do is like kind of like give these like little jumps to get to like a second floor, but that's about it. What else? Also want to talk about like the create a class system, because like even though there was like a lot of things you could customize, and for the first time we could have 4 score streaks, which was something that like I always wanted, and it was like really innovative when it came down to like customizing your score streaks and all that. But like it all came down to like the score streaks were pretty useless, because like the create a class was like pretty much default. Like in perk 1, by default everybody would use low profile. Like if you call in a UAV you couldn't see shit. On the second perk, everybody would pretty much use blind eye. Like you didn't really have anything better to do. Like even if you had all your slots full, you would still have space for blind eye, so pretty much everybody would run it. And if you didn't believe me, just go into Advanced Warfare, Call of Warbird, or a AI assault drone, and you won't get shit. In the third perk, everybody would choose in between toughness, scavenger, and blast suppressor, but it would be pretty much in between scavenger and toughness, or usually both, because of the blast suppressor. People would only use it like for ranked playlist, or at the beginning of the game where people somewhat cared about like if you saw somebody jumping in your minimap or all that. But now like I never really used it as much, maybe the first month or so. Then I want to talk a little bit about supply drops, because I feel like supply drops were like a major issue with this game, because it was more of a pay to win, especially when you could buy them. Like at the beginning it was like more or less about luck on who got the Obsidian Steed or the Bell Inferno or Insanity or this and that at the beginning of the game. But like once the advanced supply drops came out and you could buy them, I feel like it came more of a pay to win, because like whoever wanted to spend the most amount of money on supply drops would eventually get all the rare or elite weapons in this game. So like at this point, like I don't know, I just felt like you had to waste too much money in order to get a decent gun Then they came out with like all the Grandmaster prestiges and all that, but still that, I don't know, that wasn't good enough for me. Like personally, I need prestige once in this game, but like yeah, I just don't think gun variants are a good idea in Call of Duty. But I know supply drops are back in Black Ops 3, but not for like gun variants. More or less just for attachments. And what I mean for attachments is like, for example, in Battlefield 4, there are different kind of variants for foregrips, quick draws, and all that. So you'll see that, and maybe some body armor or something like that. But it's confirmed that there's no weapon variants, so I'm pretty happy because of that. And finally, the thing that affected me the most, and I know most YouTubers are going to agree with me, was skill-based matchmaking. Simply because like it made it nearly impossible for somebody to get a DNA bomb or a decent gameplay by legit manners. Like I'm not saying you should be proud of reverse boosting or anything like that, but like when it comes down to YouTube, like it's more entertaining to watch somebody get like go on longer streaks or get the NA bomb and all that, like under like 4 or 5 minutes. Just like a really intense gameplay where like you can rush, you're gonna get all your kills, your kill streaks are gonna do some work. Like that's just the type of gameplay I personally like, and like I brought to this channel throughout my whole time on YouTube, right? And like some people don't like it, but like some people do, right? So like personally, and this is my channel, so I'm gonna upload what I personally like, because I wouldn't be uploading something I didn't like. And like I've gotten a couple DNA bombs with like my high KD account, but like it takes way too long, and the gameplay isn't simply as entertaining, and people are leaving the lobbies and all that. So yeah, that's one of my major issues with Advanced Warfare. But yeah, guys, I don't know, like in the last couple of days, like I've been playing a lot more Ghost in Advanced Warfare, and believe it or not, in Advanced Warfare I only have like 14 or 15 days played, while in Ghost I have like 35 or something like that. Like, to be honest with you guys, I'd rather play Ghost in Advanced Warfare, simply because like there's a lot of bullshit in Call of Duty Ghost, but like you can deal with it. Like if you don't like thermal, there's NCOG. You don't like IEDs, use blast shields or whatever, but you can deal with it. But like when it comes down to like you playing against sweaties, like jumping around with an obsidian steed, it's something like you can't really compete against, if that makes any sense. Like it's no fun. Like it or not, like one of the main points of Call of Duty is like you get kill streaks, you go to work, you start murking everybody in the lobby, you're getting a tons of kills, like you're just having fun. And then like in Advanced Warfare, like public matches felt way too competitive. And like one of the reasons I never understood what these people is like, why was there skill-based matchmaking in public matches, where it's like for the casual player, people who don't give a fuck, just want to have a good time and whatever. But like when you went on here and you played ranked playlist, maybe something you would be a bronze or silver division, and you would be playing against masters. So like I'm just like, what were these people thinking? And like they would argue that like taking skill-based matchmaking out of the game was something like way too complex and this and that. And like for those of you who didn't know this, skill-based matchmaking wasn't the BO3 beta for a couple days, like I believe the first 2 days. If you were like level 12, you would usually play against people who were like level 11, 12 or this and that. And people noticed it like immediately and started like complaining on Twitter and the Activision community forums and all that. And like 10 hours later, like this, they took it out, right? So if Treyarch could do it during a beta, I don't know why Sledgehammer Games couldn't do this throughout like the whole cycle. But nonetheless, like I don't know, I think I would give this game like a 5 or a 6 out of 10, to be honest with you. But like I'm pretty hyped for Black Ops 3, especially after you play the beta, and I know they didn't change much since the beta, so I'm pretty hyped for that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys like have your game ready. Personally, I bought it digital on PS4, so if you're playing it on PS4 as well, I'll leave my ID for Black Ops 3 in the comments in the description of this video. So if you want to add me, you guys are more than welcome. Just send me a message or this and that, because like sometimes people just add me because like I got DNA or whatever. So yeah, guys, you guys are more than welcome. Just send me a message that you're a subscriber or something like that. Let me know what you guys are excited the most for for Black Ops 3. Personally, or as soon as I get the game, I'm gonna go on and play maybe for an hour multiplayer. Then I want to play zombies, because like first of all, when the game comes out, like I doubt connection is gonna be spotless, and like there's probably a lot of sweaties gonna be online. So I much rather go on and kill zombies. Meanwhile, like more people get online. But yeah, I'll try to bring more as many videos to you guys as possible. But yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss out on any of my future content. Take care, and I'll see you guys in a few hours with a Black Ops 3 video. I'm out. Peace.
This here is Givenchy, $900 jeans, homie. All these girls be raunchy, like let me see your peen, homie. She trying to cause a scene, but I'm in Paris with my team, walking slow like I'm on lane. Damn, a nigga jewelry look so clean. I occasionally bought in Lambin. I ain't talking about Jim Jones, nigga. I'm talking about